118. Suspicious person located on the right-hand shoulder of County Road 9. Suspect appears to be an Asian female, age 18 to 24. Suspect is seated in a white Ford F-150. California license plate number 8GKC839. Registered to one Nicole Jameson. Suspect appears agitated and possibly violent.
Are you police?
National Peace Officer, Western Division, New Federal Security Agency.
What does that mean?
It means I'm here to preserve the peace.
Well, I've never heard of you.
We're new. Can I see some identification, please?
Why?
For my records.
Records of what?
I'd rather not share that information with you.
Am I doing something wrong? Am I breaking the law?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to ask you what you're doing out here.
Well, am I allowed to park here?
Yes.
Are my tags expired?
No.
Well, then, am I free to go? Are you detaining me?
I do not have the authority to detain you. I just want to take a moment of your time.
Well, in that case, I'm leaving.
Stay safe. July 24th. Suspicious incident number N156. Suspicious person located on the right-hand shoulder of County Road 9. Suspect is the same Asian female, age 18 to 24, from suspicious incident N118, in the same white Ford F-150. Suspect has a history of hostile behavior and will be approached with extreme caution. Can I see some identification?
Why do you need to see my ID?
For my records.
What records? What are you recording out here? Do you have some kind of file on me because I'm parked here?
I can't share that information with you.
Why are you harassing me?
I don't mean to harass you, ma'am. I'm just trying to keep the peace.
What? Am I disrupting the peace or something? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not bothering anybody. So if you're not going to stop harassing me, I'm leaving.
Stop what you're doing and take your hands off the wheel.
You don't have the authority to detain me.
I did not have that authority last time, but since this is the second suspicious incident you've been involved in, I now have the authority to detain you until you present some identification.
This is a suspicious incident? What is suspicious about this?
Can you just tell me what you're doing out here?
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Here is my ID. I'm cooperating with you.
Ma'am, this vehicle is not registered to you.
Yeah, this is my friend's truck. But I'm covered under insurance.
Nicole Jameson? Is that who you're borrowing the truck from?
Yes, this is Nicole's truck. I am borrowing it from her.
You know that car down in the city last week? You heard about that, right? Killed all those people. Well, that car was
borrowed, I know. The woman borrowed the car, I know. I watched the news, okay? The car was borrowed, and that's why they didn't spot her until... Okay, look. I have a car, but it needs to get a smog check. But they won't smog check it because the check engine light is on, and I really can't afford to get my engine repaired. So Nicole lent me this truck so that I could get to work.
Well then, can you tell me what you're doing out here in the middle of nowhere in your borrowed truck?
Am I obligated to answer that?
It'd be a real help if you did.
Meaning no. I've shown you my ID. Are you detaining me?
I just want to ask you a few questions for my records.
Are you detaining me?
No. But it would help clear up any future misunderstandings if you could just answer a few questions.
I am not answering any questions because I don't need a
July 29th. Suspicious incident report N237. Suspicious person located on the right-hand shoulder of County Road 9. Suspect is the same Asian female, age 18 to 24, from suspicious incidents N118, 156, and 177. In the same white Ford F-150, from suspicious incidents 118 and 156. Vehicle is registered to Nicole Jameson, recently deceased in suspicious incident N117. Suspect has a history of hostile behavior and appears agitated. Suspect will be approached with extreme caution.
Good. It's you again.
Having any problems today, ma'am?
You know, I really appreciate all the work that you do out here, keeping everyone safe. I don't know what we would do without you.
Can I see some identification, ma'am?
Can't just check your records?
It's just a formality. Still borrowing the truck, I see.
Not exactly.
I didn't think so. According to my records, this vehicle is... Nicole Jameson died in the bridge opening last week. According to my records, you were there too.
A lot of people were there.
A lot of people died there.
Nicole's parents sold me this truck. I own it now.
Well, that's interesting, because according to my records, this vehicle is still registered to Nicole Jameson.
Well, I haven't exactly had time to go to the DMV and re-register the car. I've been a little preoccupied the last couple of days.
Make sure this vehicle is registered under your name within 10 days after sale.
I will.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation you're in.
I am not in a situation! There is no situation here! I've done nothing wrong!
This is the fourth suspicious incident you've been involved in. Do you understand that? On 4 separate occasions, you have been observed to be engaging in suspicious behavior. One of these occasions involved the death of 13 people.
I was just there. I wasn't doing anything. I just happened to be there. I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Are you aware you were the only person at the event to be involved in a prior suspicious incident?
What?
Now, once again, you have been found to be acting suspiciously.
I'm just sitting in my car. That has nothing to do with what happened at the bridge. How does sitting in my car not bothering anybody? How is that suspicious behavior?
Suspicious behavior entails engaging in unusual behavior and failing to provide an adequate explanation for that behavior. Every time I drive down this road, I see the same F-150 registered to someone who is not behind the wheel, inexplicably parked on the side of the road. Every time I question the woman behind the wheel, she not only fails to answer my questions, but refuses to cooperate and reacts with hostility. Now, this same person just happens to be present at an event currently under investigation, which resulted in multiple casualties. Are you really surprised I find your behavior suspicious? Now, I have the authority to bring you in for questioning, where you will be detained indefinitely, with your right to attorney revoked.
You can't deny me that right.
I am not a police officer. I don't have to put up with your probable cause 6th Amendment bullshit. I am charged with the domestic security of this country, and I will pursue that goal however I see fit. Now, you have been involved in 3 prior suspicious incidents. In the eye of the national peace officers, you don't have any rights. Is that clear, ma'am? Now, I know what is and isn't reasonable, and I am willing to be reasonable about this. But there are 2 provisions. 1, I never want to see your face again. If I ever catch you doing anything suspicious, I don't care if you're taking pictures of a police officer, if you're holding a suspicious package, or if you're just sitting on the side of the road. I will do everything in my power to make sure you never see the light of day again. And believe me, ma'am, I have a lot of power. Second, you need to tell tell me exactly what you're doing.
I'm just enjoying the peace. I work 2 jobs, okay? I work at the power plant in the morning and at the gas station in the evening. In between my 2 shifts, I have 1 hour. That's this hour. I don't go home. I don't eat lunch. I just come here. I park on the side of the road, halfway between my 2 jobs, and I just sit. It's the only time that I have to myself. It's the only time that I have to relax or to be angry or to be upset or